What's up, everybody? Little Big Robots. Just a quick video here to go over some of the progress I'm making on, as you know, I'm always redoing my collection, my shelves here and stuff. Basically, what I've done is I've got what will be my backlog always down below here, extra toys, stuff like that. This right here, I'm going to have, excuse all the cords as usual, I'm finding ways to get around. I'm going to eventually have, this will be all my Warhammer 40k good guys, Warhammer 40k bad guys. I decided to leave that area open more because I get quite a few of these. I'm painting, I'm always playing with them and stuff, so this is one of my favorite toy lines. So this will be, need some room for growth. I'm going to try and dry brush these guys. I just placed them here because I thought they looked kind of like cool drones or something, but I'm going to dry brush and paint these two Halo bots there and just leave them on there. I thought that'd look kind of cool. On the next shelf, I'm going to have all my 1/24-25 scale stuff, which is, they're all knocked down because I'm dusting and placing them and everything. This is going to be armored puppets, hexagear, and Joy Toy 1/25 scales. So I'm just kind of roughly doing kind of a sketch of, you know, where things will go. I like this little scene where they're helping an injured guy. I thought that was kind of fun. You know, figuring out stands, ways to fill in the space so that you don't get this white space left on top. So that's been a lot of fun. This will be my build universe space. It's one of my favorite lines ever. It's just a lot of fun. And because there's so many and there's still plenty to fill in, I've got some room here, but it'll essentially start with Beginner G, that series, this was the first kit I had of it. And don't mind the dust, I'm still dusting, of course. You've got to do that about at least once a month. And then it'll go down from Beginner G, Build Fighters, Try, Build Divers, and then eventually back into the completed line of what's it called? What's the new one called? Battle Log. So up top, I'm going to have my random tank toys. So I'm leaving a little room for growth there. That includes kits, but also actual toys, plastic toys. And then this top shelf, I'm probably just going to leave for random Gunpla or other robot kits. Fun ones that I eventually want to paint, or just, you know, that's one of my favorite things ever. You know, just random stuff. I got that giant robot case up there, I forgot. And I've got, as you can see, I got a ton of room for growth. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm leaving myself a lot of room for growth, because one thing I find is that I need to have room to add on to the occasional fun little piece, or I get a little bit bored. Snap ships, I'm figuring out, I've got them all. So that line is done, so I might leave even less. I might move the bots over on the bot side and just leave one ship up and then put up some of this other stuff. This is going to be my Rajio Shelf right here. Below will be my 30 minutes missions kits, and it needs some room to grow because there's plenty there. So hopefully I'm going to start figuring out a multi-tiered approach to displaying them so that I can put more up and down. And then I'm not sure what to do here. That's my first little Calico Critters toy. I'm not sure where I'm going to display those because I'll probably just get the vehicles. I've got to find the stand for this big guy and put it back up there. There's just some random mini fun toy shelf that has some room to grow, as you can see. This is a vintage mini toys shelf, and then this is my idle area that I'm still working on. If you don't know K-pop, me and my wife do K-pop. These are my favorites here. Bora's my favorite. These are my top fave. So that's my fun little area there. And then if I go over here, I've got, of course, a gross ugly dog. Eventually I want to figure out something with the routers thing. But this is my closet. I'm getting it really, really well organized. But you can see just straggler stuff that I want to eventually, I've got to break it down. I've got to find a way to place it. And then I have this extra shelf in the corner that is essentially going to be just for random, but ultimately, I believe, customs. So I've got to figure this whole thing out. And then, of course, I've got my table that I use for reviews and stuff. And it's got some stuff I'm working on, just little things. I'm doing the ironmonger right here, which looks really good. Sorry for the lighting there. So just random stuff like that. And otherwise, I hope it's not too dirty looking, but oh well. So otherwise, I'm trying to spread stuff out. Like I always say, editing is your friend as a collector. You need to constantly, it depends on what you want to do, but for me, I find that I want to have it where I can go and pick something up and look at it, play with it, pose it, whatever. And I want it to change, but I am enjoying more of a diorama type approach. So I'm hoping to start doing more of that with these, put them in like a little action pose like this where they're helping a sick guy. She's getting the med kit. That stuff is fun. It's fun to mess with. And then just some that just look badass. I've been messing with hanging stuff by wires. There's Ben 10 there. It's kind of fun to look over and you see him floating, I eventually want to get a light, put it under there and stuff. So just having a lot of fun editing it, packing away or selling stuff that I'm not using or won't have any use for a while. So it's been a ton of fun. I hope I still have some room for growth, and I do. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't seen this. If you haven't subscribed, you haven't checked out my videos. I'm almost at 3,000, which is where I was wanting to be. Eventually, I want to get to 3,500 by the end of the year if I could. So there you go. Have a good one, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.